Welcome to the Protagonist Corner.
Or should I say evening?
This is only partially my show. I should have actually started this a little earlier, but oh well. I'm Jonathan. This is, as I said, the Protagonist Corner, and welcome to Voice of Cards. Our DM's going to take us through most of this, but what you should know to start with is that this is a D&D inspired sort of JRPG that's fully voiced.
As you can see, my voice is subtitled, so you can always read along as well.
Yeah. So actually, I could go along with my intro. It's fine. Yeah, we are going to keep the subtitles. And oh yeah, I can talk about this. As you guys know, if you've seen my other videos, I have a huge problem reading stuff, and I love this game for one reason, for the first reason that I don't have to read, because everything's pretty much narrated for me, with some very few exceptions that I can muddle my way through. So that's great. And the other thing I love is the aesthetic. You'll see it, but short version, everything is made of cards here. So that's the cute little thing the game does that I love. And you know, as far as everything else, it's kind of your typical JRPG type story, but we're actually not going to be playing as our party first. We're going to be playing as another group of characters. That I'll let our DM sort of introduce, and I'll make comments as we go. And it's a good thing you reminded me the subtitles are on. My mom just helped me with that, so I should have known, so I can feel free to talk whenever I want to. That is great. All right, let's continue onward here.
Now then, are you ready?
Very.
Let's begin.
Let's do.
Welcome to Voice of Cards.
Thank you kindly. I wish I had a name for you. I wish I knew what to call you. For right now, we'll call you Edward. I'm Jonathan. These are my fellow protagonists. I'm talking about you guys. In case you didn't know, I imagine you probably knew. It's all good.
You're about to take the first steps of your adventure.
All right. I look forward to those. Adventure is one of my favorite things. It's why I'm here. I imagine it's why you're here.
Through a realm of sword and sorcery you will travel, battling bloodthirsty monsters as you strive to realize your ambitions.
What are my ambitions? My ambitions before I sat down were to enjoy my lasagna. I already succeeded at that. I also wanted to start a new Let's Play. I've also kind of succeeded at that. What other ambitions do I have? I guess we'll find out.
I have every faith you will accomplish great things here.
Thank you kindly. Oh yeah. Maybe I don't have to call him Edward. Maybe he has another name, because right here it says, "Who might you be?" Let's find out what he says.
I am merely a witness to your exploits.
Oh, so you want to remain anonymous? Well, anonymous isn't very catchy. Like I said, I'll call you Edward.
Now then, your departure draws nigh. May your journey be a safe one.
Oh, thank you for saying that, but I doubt it will be. Video games are not often like that. But you mentioned a departure. Do I need to pack? Or where are we going? Are we going to a warm climate? Are we going to some place like Alaska? Do I need to have a coat? Oh well, I guess I'll figure those things out as we go. Okay. Well, I was going to say before we moved on, but guess what? Before we move on, but the game decided we're moving on now. Long story short, the reason I got attracted to this is as we're seeing our board develop here.
We begin in a cave. The surrounding rocks are slimy with damp. It feels as if some foul creature could leap out from the shadows at any moment.
Foul creature. So we're going to do some exterminating. But as I was starting to say, the reason I like games like this is I'm a huge fan of D&D and games like it. I don't play them well because I'm about as good at math as I am at reading. So you can imagine how that goes. D&D is all about percentages, probability, so on and so forth. So I'm not very good at them, but I enjoy them. And if someone can help me through it, I love creating characters and imagining stories for them. So games like this are definitely in my wheelhouse, and I'm hoping they're in yours too. And thanks to how amazingly accessible this is, we can play it together without having to bother my mom or Rich or somebody. This is cool. I'm excited. I hope you are too.
Yet in this horrible place gathers a fellowship of 3 adventurers.
Like I said, even though we're playing as these guys, they're technically not us. We'll get to that. I've played a lot of this game before, by the way. I've made it to the final boss, never beat him. This time I'm beating him. But that's not today. That's way in the future.
One is a young woman. You can tell just by looking at her, she enjoyed a good upbringing.
Yeah, that kind of looks like a little magic staff in her hand of some type, or magic wand. Her clothes look silky. Yeah, I can see that. You're not wrong. How would you depict someone who is kind of well-to-do and shows it? Let me know in the comments. As far as what I would do, I would have maybe a family insignia somewhere, like on the hat, or at least some gold trim. Or like something like, I know this is like the insignia I mentioned, but like some kind of, well, I guess, how would you do a coat of arms? Probably would be like in this case it would be like on a golden epaulet, like it would be a house symbol. Okay, so I'm expounding on the coat of arms thing. Okay, so it would probably be, and what would her sigil be? Like, what symbol would she carry? I have to pretend that I don't know anything about what this girl can do. Would it be like an eagle or something? I'm saying that because I like birds. I'm trying not to think of her character at all. Because we'll see these guys now, and we'll see them later towards the end of the game, and a few other times. Maybe friends, maybe foes. We'll see. Maybe both. But let me know what you think her sigil would look like. Yeah, I'm thinking something bird-like, eagle. I don't want to say phoenix. I feel like that's too cliche. But anyway, let me more on it later. You guys can help me out with it, and we'll move on for now.
Another is a stoic warrior. He stands at the ready, scanning his surroundings for any sign of threat.
Look at that, like Warhammer axe kind of thing. I love it. Cloud would be envious. Clive might be too. What's that like little necklace thing he's wearing? I'm curious about that. You see it kind of around his neck there. Also, he is scantily clad, particularly for a warrior. I guess it means he gives no fucks. He knows he's fine. He's like, I don't need no stinking armor. I know he's not Mexican, but like, or what do I need armor for? This is a walk in the park for me. There we go. That'll work. But his voice should be more rough. I have no need of armor. I'm not a voice actor. I guess that's really as close as I can get. Let's move on here.
Last but not least is the old man. He has a sagely air and gazes into the darkness stretching out before him.
Yeah, he looks like somebody who's ready to give a lecture at any turn. I see that.
These adventurers seek a certain treasure hidden in this cave.
Ooh. Tutorial dungeon then. But I wonder what the treasure is, or what the treasure is. You guys know me. You know I can't just say treasure unless I'm slightly frustrated. Then I do that. Otherwise, it's treasure. It's buried treasure. I'm gonna get rich because of the buried treasure. Okie dokie. Let's see if they think. Alright. this is a playing piece. You move it around. You get it, right? Right. All right. Let's see which way we can go here. We can go over there. We can open the door. If we go this way, nothing happens, and those are dead ends. So let's just go up here.
An iron door towers before you.
Ooh, an iron door.
Rather conspicuous handles.
So if this were 16, we would probably have to do a push thing, but we don't. Because it's not 16. I can just click. And, oh, well, we are pushing, but they're not going to make me work for it. Oh, well, they kind of are making me work for it. I need to hold the button down.
Pulls as hard as he can, but the door doesn't so much as budge.
That's a problem. Do we need to find another way around? What's going on here?
The stoic man winds his leg back and lets
Hiya!
a powerful kick into the door.
Yep. Hiya! Or we need a splintering wooden sound. I can't quite do that. I need to figure out how to make those to add to things. But there we go. Our GM took care of us.
The door trundles.
Thank you, Edward.
So it was one of those sliding contraptions.
They were handling it wrong. They were trying to pull it open and it slides. That's great. Okay, so we can see those three tiles, and in order to see what comes next, we need to move. Yeah, I know, I have OCD. You'll learn to deal with it.
Something leaps out at the fellowship from the darkness.
Oh, a monster! A monster! Here for our blood! And it's battle time. We get this nice, snazzy little battle
Let's do this.
Map here. Let's do this indeed. Okay, so that was so we can use this to heal us. We have this dark magic here that I think affects all enemies. Let's check on that. No, it only affects the one here. We can pick and choose, but yeah, that's more your thing. So no one needs to heal. So okay. I should also talk about this. The little emblems you see at the bottom right corner there are basically indicative of the amount of mana required to perform an action where applicable. Like sword strikes, slashes, things like that don't usually require mana. Magic, of course, does. And our mana is depicted by those jewels in the box over there. You know, the huge treasure chest-like box to the left of our cards, and then we have healing items down at the bottom left. And okay. So I'm curious about something. Can I choose who acts? I forget that. Apparently not. Okay. Now this requires no mana. Now this is a tutorial, so it probably doesn't require much thought. So we actually are just going to do this because I want to show you guys something. I want to show you how mana recoups. Yeah, we just use both of them. Now, I'm pretty sure it's a communal thing, so yeah, and they're making a big deal out of her HP. We can see that there, and eventually, the little emblem with the little thing in the background, the on which the 41 is written will darken as she gets weaker to make the point that maybe you better heal soon. But we won't be anywhere near that for a while. Maybe not throughout this entire game. Oh, we'll be in trouble. It's me. I hate to admit that, but it's a thing. I died in the tutorial dungeon of SMT before, so you know, that is SMT3 Nocturne. If you guys are interested, it's an ongoing Let's Play we have here at the Protagonist Corner. In fact, feel free to check out all the playlists. You might find something you enjoy that you didn't think you'd like. Anyway. Yeah, we know. Next man up. We have some frost magic I can cast, so we'll probably end up doing that. And of course they dimmed out stuff that we can actually do. And we can pass a turn just to get mana back if we want to do that. We don't want to do that though, so we're not going to. Frid! Yeah! XP and gold! Thank you much! Yeah, like I said, tutorial battle. Nothing to worry about.
These adventurers have seen their fair share of battle and defeat their attackers with ease.
It would have been kind of embarrassing if I actually died there. Although I don't think I could have done. I don't think the game would have let me. Anyway. Treasure!
As the trio approaches the treasure chest, an awful rumbling resounds deep.
Uh-oh, boss battle time!
You shall not have it, a voice.
I thought you were going to say you shall not pass. I thought we were going to do a Lord of the Rings reference, but you fell short of it, game. It's okay, I'll forgive you.
Before the wary trio appear creatures the likes of which they've never seen.
Uh-oh. As experienced as they are, this is going to be scary. Probably not, though. Edward's probably exaggerating for dramatic effect. Ooh, but look at the reveal, though. One at a time. Love it. Slashy, slashy. Although, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yeah. Ooh, that was piddling. Well, we're close to having him done. Breathe it. Oh, I shouldn't split the damage like that, should I? Oh well. You live and you learn. Man down. Yeah, tutorial battle, they won't let me die. But let's introduce this guy to some light. We could heal, why bother in this fight? Oh, did that hit everybody? I think it hit everybody. We're done here. Oh, the slime thing still has 1 HP left. Well, we're about to fix that. And it crits! Goodbye to you! And I enjoy the boss battle scene. What do you guys think of it? Let me know. I think it slaps.
The young woman edges around the monster's bulk to stand before the treasure chest. There is treasure inside.
These guys are clearly old hands. Had we been a new adventuring party, that might have been tough. Ooh. So, if we could have any of these, what would we take? The healing potion, the torch, or the key? Ooh. I like keys, particularly with this crew, because these guys are hardy enough to take any punishment. You imagine the king with the torch. I could be wrong, but we're gonna go with the key on this one.
The woman slides the simple key
Oh,
into the
we're using the key to open the
chest.
chest.
Clicks
Okay,
open.
never mind. Why would we use a torch to burn the chest open? Like, that would... I'm sorry, no. That would destroy the content. We don't want to do that. That's why I thought I wasn't listening because I was focusing on my commentary. You guys got me. I tried to hide, you got me. But still, why would you burn a chest open? You'd destroy whatever's inside it. And let's see. What else could we use? What we're gonna use a potion to like corrode the lock or something? No, that might just make it impossible to open. If you have a key, use the dang key.
Inside is what appears for all the world to be an ordinary medicine bottle.
Ooh, but it can't be ordinary to somebody, or it wouldn't have been hidden in a chest like that.
At last, we've retrieved the royal treasure, the old man says. The woman and warrior exchange a nod.
Yep, they're giving themselves a pat on the back, and I guess they've earned it. They didn't really break a sweat, though, but still. Yeah, gotta take your kudos when you earn them.
Their quest complete, the triumphant trio put the cave behind them.
But I wanted to see what was behind the rest of these cards, though. Oh well. We'll have opportunity for that, maybe, later on. Yeah, they do this at the beginning of every act. You get used to it. Oh, but it's a little different each time, that's right. It sounds like Shades of Nero Automata or something. Or any Nero game, I should say. It is beautiful, no matter what it's wrong. Definitely true. Ooh, I hope we get to see that castle. And where are we now? I don't know.
This is Castle Advent.
Castle Advent.
Reigns over the kingdom from within its walls.
I guess that's where we are. I should probably wait for narration then make whatever comments I want to. You'd think I'd learn that
The
eventually.
crowded audience chamber jostle all manner of knights, adventurers, and bounty hunters.
Ooh. And I love how they use the crowd noise to give it a sense of reality and a sense of being kind of densely packed. I love it. Love it, love it, love it.
The white-robed adventurers stand close to the throne.
Yeah, here's our party, or our temporary party.
palace guard calls over the tumult. Be silent. Her Royal Majesty graces us with her presence.
Edward could have brought it a little more there. You could have heard, be silent! Well, not like me, there's a reason I don't voice act like it, but his voice could have boomed a little bit. Put the authority behind it. You're not just talking to one person. Even if this wasn't done for you two, people play games together. That's a lot of where Let's Playing comes from. It's a throwback to a time when people used to come over other people's houses and play games back when we were kids. We're rediscovering our youth here, people. Give us something. Maybe we'll later. This isn't like Stranded God. It hasn't earned a sequel yet. We'll see if it does later. And I'll also be interested in your opinion as to whether or not it earns one. Let me know in the comments, of course.
The cacophony ceases the moment Queen Nilla enters the chamber.
Shh. The herald said, "Be silent." I guess I need someone imposing to have them actually listen. It's good that we got somebody. Let's see what she says.
Seated upon the throne, the queen faces the crowd. Her lips part.
Is this something Edward's always gonna do? Like, the queen's taking a step. There goes the right foot. There goes the left one. And now she's saying something. Her lips are parting. Here come the words. Hi, people! Is that what we're looking forward to? Just kidding. Well, half kidding. Anyway, let's see where this goes.
Thank you all for heeding my call to slay the dragon.
No attempt at a woman's voice there. Okay, Edward. I know you're doing what you can do. Maybe he's not a voice actor either.
Whatever it takes to defeat this reawakened evil, I ask that you do it.
And, when a queen asks something, it's not really a request. She's being nice by pretending it is one. And we appreciate that.
Whomsoever conquers this beast will be honored for ages to come.
Ages to come? I would enjoy that. Give me a shot.
At that, the gathered crowd cheers loud enough to shake the castle's very foundations.
A little screen shake would have done nicely there, I think, but oh well, we're doing fine. It's okay. It's a game board. It's supposed to feel like a game board. I gotcha.
Leave the dragon to us, your majesty, say the white-robed adventurers.
At one time, in unison like a Greek chorus? Oh, I said I would have wait. I said I was going to wait for Edward to finish. Sorry, I have to learn.
Indeed. You did well to reclaim the royal treasure, the queen replies.
Awesome. Kudos. Like I said, they feel good.
I thank you, for my stomach becomes most upset without it. So the treasure is a staple of the royal medicine cabinet.
So they risked their lives for some magical Excedrin. Great. Really worth it.
It puts my mind at ease to know the Ivory Order offers its aid in slaying the dragon.
The Ivory Order. Is there also an Ebony Order? And do they live together in perfect harmony? I'm sorry, I just had to ask.
The trio are disciples of the Ivory Order, a charitable organization beloved the realm over.
Ooh, so they're like the Make-A-Wish. Well, they're not like the Make-A-Wish Foundation or St. Jude's. They're like kind of Doctors Without Borders, only instead of healing things, they kill them. Okay, I can get behind this as long as it's something that deserves it.
Indeed, anyone would think this illustrious trio the heroes of our tale.
Well, they would have, but a certain Let's Player kind of spilled the beans. Sorry about that, folks.
But they'd be wrong.
Yeah, I told him that too, Edward, but okay, you do you.
So we just gotta slay the dragon and we'll be drowning in gold.
Don't let me be that guy. He sounds cocky.
Over unknowable fantasies.
I need to learn to wait for Edward. Sorry about that.
Beside him, a strange creature lets out a chirping coo.
Hold it. Are you from Chrono Trigger? Are you Frog from Chrono Trigger? Or like his brother or something? You look like you might be.
Pay attention, because this is important.
Oh no. One of them's me, aren't they? Oh.
Or
And of course it's that guy.
I should say.
I'd
The hero.
rather be Frog.
A humble bounty hunter. You love little in this realm more than coin.
Oh, so it's basically Han Solo's Body Kid. Oh no, I'm Kylo Ren, but with less balls. No!
A seemingly tedious
Or not.
fellow
Yeah,
who
Kylo Ren.
hesitate to claim the title of
Ben
hero
Solo.
for yourself.
And we're gonna bite off more than we chew and get our ass kicked,
was
aren't
the
we?
promise of reward that lured you to the castle.
If you say so, I guess I don't get to pick my character motivation or my character. Okay, this is great.
Now then, if you wish to officially register for the hunt, see me so I can get your signature.
Oh, there's gonna be a registration fee, isn't there? I don't have money on me. This stinks.
You wonder why you need to sign anything, but head for the guard anyway.
Yep, winning Advent and all that. Okay. Oh, we're not playing yet. I thought we were. Oh, no, we wanted to survey the board for a second. No,
Shall we?
we shall. Now, all these people are people that we can thump our playing piece against, and Edward will introduce us.
Scared of the dragon? Scoffs the guard.
No, I'm not scared. I'm just looking around. Yeah, that's it. Not at all scared. But if you are, I totally understand. And if you want to hold my hand for comfort, you can do that too. It's totally okay. See, that's what I should do. Edward is done speaking, I can do my little bit or whatever I want to do.
We of the Ivory Order will be the ones to restore peace to the land.
Well, then why...
Robed man.
Sorry. I should have waited and said, well then why are we so, contracting the dragon out to the highest bidder? Like, the queen should just have the Ivory Order take care of it. Unless you're all for show. Then I understand why they need to get outside help.
My colleague made me come along, but he didn't mention we were going on a quest to slay the dragon.
Well, aren't you both...
Trembling.
Sorry. Well, aren't you both working? I mean, your colleague made you come along. It seems like the captain of the guard should have made you come along or assigned you this detail. But if you want to put it that way to make it feel like you have more control, go ahead. I do stuff like that all the time. And what do you have to say? Oh, same stuff. At least they don't repeat old lines. I'm so glad they don't. Anyway, let's go up here and over here.
Keep your ears perked. You never know what you might hear that'll lead you in the right direction. The man says, you think.
You think? Why would we think that? Do we not understand them? Do we not speak the same language? Also, the man, it reminded me of a little cousin of mine who always wanted his stories to start this way. The same way. She would go, I'm going to tell you a story or something like that. And go, once upon a time, there was a man. And the man said, and usually she would say, the man would recite a song lyric that he was thinking about, like, the sun was hot that day, let's have some fun and play before I melt away. It was so cute. I'm very proud of older Elena, who's getting, I said her name. I apologize for the doxing. I meant my cousin. I'm sorry. I'm very proud of her older self, though. And I'm glad she'll be working with a certain organization that does outreach internationally. It's amazing. It's really cool. So proud of her. By the way, she sings like an angel too.
You'll need tough gear if you're going to beat the dragon, the man tells you.
Another nondescript man. I have a feeling we're going to get a lot of those. Edward has problems in the imagination department, unless they're like super important characters, doesn't he? That's okay. It can be hard to write a story, particularly an interactive story. I've never DM'd before. I've always wanted to, but I know it'd be tough. Particularly if I'm doing it on here, which is something I would also love to do eventually, though. I would love to follow in the steps of Angel Arts and have my own D&D campaign, or Pathfinder, or Shadowrun, or something. Well, not Pathfinder. I don't like Pathfinder so much, but Shadowrun, Starfinder, something like that. And I guess we're about to meet a few other nondescript men here.
That reward for slaying the dragon is as good as mine, barks the man.
I might believe you were more than right shirt if you actually had a name. Come to think of it, do I have one? Oh no! Am I gonna die?
You think the dragon's really as tough as they say? Asks the man, his knees knocking together.
You apparently think so, and you have reason to. Like, dragons are no joke. They're not just fire-breathing monsters. They'd be bad enough if that's all they were. They can usually, like, transform and stuff. In certain continuities, like Ursula K. Le Guin's Earthsea, they even invented the language that magic came from. Their words created magic and presumably everything. So dragons, yeah, if they're angry at you, you probably should be scared. Yeah, it makes perfect sense.
If the heroes of the Ivory Order are hunting the dragon, he's as good as dead, says the man, relief spreading across his face.
Okay, so you're not here for the bounty. You're just here to know things are going to be safe. That's probably what I would be doing in real life if something unthinkable happened, like if aliens landed, terrorists came, something like that. I'd be like, okay, we've got this. The military's in play. Yeah, it's safe. Phew. So on and so forth.
The man takes one look at your companion and shrieks, "Monster!"
Hey! He's my butt, don't do that. You're no prize yourself, just so you know. Any shorter and I could step on your head. Let's see. Are we missing any other nondescript men? Nope, we've heard from you, obviously. Okay, so I guess that leaves the royals here. Oh no, this is the party.
They seem
The
not
party
the
of
most
adventurers.
approachable of parties, but think you have anything to say. On second thought, yeah, you still don't.
Ah, that's good. I like that. So this is one of those games where silence is a valid option, and in this case, I'm glad we've used it.
Go talk to the guard on the left to sign your name on the register.
Okay, before I do that, I want to talk to everybody else. Or at least the one other person before that.
You try to speak to Queen Nilla.
Oh yeah, that's not going to go
Watch your
well.
path. Figures a nobody bounty hunter can't just walk up to a queen and start chatting like they're best friends.
Yeah, it does. Not my brightest decision. It's okay. Meanwhile, let's talk to the guard and register ourselves.
Sign here, says the guard, handing you a pen and paper.
So how does this work? Do we name our character, or does he come with a name? Okay, we apparently name him. So, I'm going to name him, let's see here. Come on, cooperate with me. Yeah, we're going over here. Oh yeah, first name first. Jonathan. Because if the guy has a canon name, I don't know it, so this is what we're doing. I have various aliases I use. I can't spell Philip Hunter, so we're not doing that right now. So we're doing J Hope. At least I think I got all that in there. Let's double check. All right, we're at the Y here. Okay, so yeah, let's make sure that space is still in play. Sorry, folks, what can I say? I'm blind. Yep, that works.
For some reason or another, you've written your name incorrectly. Let's try this again.
Oh, how have I done that? Okay, is there a don't care option I should know about? What do you mean I've written my name incorrectly? Okay, you know what? All right, we're not going to worry about last name, surnames, or anything. We're just going to do. Oh God, freaking controller. Nope. Oh, okay. All right. Now I think I see a don't care option that we're just gonna go with. Unless the game lets me do it, then we're gonna move on with our life. Oh, they wiped it. Okay. Alright. Alright, let's delete everything here. That'll make it easier for us. And we're actually just gonna do what I think I did on my personal playthrough. We're just gonna go with John at this point. Cause we just need this to be over so we can move on with the adventure. What is your problem, game? Oh, okay. I see.
Sign your name.
I was misclicking. Okay.
Fine
It's
name.
fine. It's fine. I told you about the whole season.
After you've signed.
Oh, that's
guard
wrong, so that
motions to
works.
the strange
Okay,
creature
okay.
beside you.
I know exactly what happened.
Too.
You live and you learn. I could edit that out, but I'm not going to.
You sign your companion's name as well. Mar. Mar, your friend and sometimes.
But it is cool that they have narration for, like, every option you might pick. Okay. That actually was cool. Most games wouldn't have bothered narrating the I accidentally entered my character name incorrectly. But they did. That's cool.
Though he can't speak the human tongue, he seems to understand it well enough.
So, okay, we're Han Solo. Mard is basically Chewbacca. Okay, because we can understand him, he can understand everyone, but no one else can really understand him that well. I imagine that's what's happening right now.
Thank you. Now we'll know what to have engraved on your tombstone.
Oh, gee, that's that vote of confidence feels really good. Thank you. You know, you could have just said nothing. As we've discussed here, silence is a valid option. You can use it.
Can't ask the dead what name to mark their grave with, after all. The guard chortles.
He chortled. So, I picture he sounds like a turtle. Ho ho ho. Or no, deeper. Ho ho ho. Okay. Ho ho ho. You can't ask the dead what to carve on the tombstone or whatever the hell. Okay, I'm trying. I'm failing miserably, but I'm
You
trying.
don't want to die. You figure you better make some strong friends.
We'll work on it. It'll take some time. You know how RPGs go. It takes time to build your party. Alright, so where are we headed? We're moving through the...
Offer
Uh-oh.
to join forces with the Ivory Order trio?
They're probably going to say no, but can't hurt to ask. So we are going to offer.
We select few are sufficient to defeat the dragon. We require no additional aid.
Gee, thanks. It would be horrible if you had some kind of terrible accident later.
And we certainly don't require the aid of a no-name wastrel.
Now, I really am not apologizing. I might have before.
The castle. You ask him to team up, but he refuses angrily. I ain't splitting the reward with nobody.
You're assuming you're going to get through this by yourself, which I don't think is very intelligent, but alright, whatever
You
floats
weren't
your boat.
planning on sharing either, so you don't try to change his mind.
Yep, yeah, I'm forgetting the whole Han Solo thing.
Before you even open your mouth to ask him to team up, he cuts you off. Thanks, but no thanks.
Okay, so hell no, he won't go.
Never know what you might hear that'll lead you in the right direction.
Oh,
Man
so
wanders off somewhere, muttering to himself.
okay, so he's so lacking in confidence. He needs to keep reminding himself he'll find something that'll come to his aid. All right. I know the feeling. I've kind of been there. Not while chasing dragons, but I've kind of been there. Feeling like I'm in over my head. I get it.
You'll need tough gear, the man says, wandering off.
We'll keep that in mind. We'll keep our eyes open. Yeah, of course the guards aren't going to do any kind of a team up, but we have to ask, right? Oh, well, let's ask you first. And then the guy below you.
I'll let the Order handle this. Me, I'm heading home.
All right, have a safe trip, buddy.
No way am I adventuring with anyone who keeps that sort of creepy company, he says.
But that creepy company will keep you safe. By the way, he's Marnie. He's my best friend. Thank you for insulting him. Don't die horribly, please.
Let us depart. We have a realm to save. He grabs his less than enthused colleague by the wrist and drags her off.
Good luck to yous. I have a feeling we'll all need it.
You catch a glimpse of the terrified look on her face. And then the two disappear out of the audience chamber.
Two left.
I am one of the guards charged with the castle's protection. I take not a single step from my post.
Alright. Well, why do I have a feeling you're going to disappear anyway? Oh, you're not? Impressive. Good continuity, game.
I am one of the guards charged with the castle's protection. I'll leave the dragon slaying to you adventurers.
And we'll be happy to take it on too, so long as there's money in it. Oh yeah, we've already talked to them. They're not gonna have anything new to say. Yeah, and neither do you, of course. Ooh. There we go. That's
You've
better.
yet to find any help for your quest. Things don't look that reassuring as they are. But the decision is up to you.
It doesn't seem like it's up to me. Nobody wants to team up, but I got you. And well, there isn't much help to be found here, as I've said, so let's move on.
In the end, you set out, just the two of you, to hunt the dragon.
Some peeps to talk to. Oh, an event.
A weapons merchant accosts you in the street, despite your best efforts to mind your own business.
So he's being more aggressive than he should be, I imagine. Because if he was just there selling his wares, he would approach, but not accost. At least I don't think so. Let's see what happens.
He speaks to you in a voice barely above a whisper.
Hi there.
The most powerful weapon there ever was? He conspicuously checks his surroundings
Ooh.
before revealing this weapon
I
of
want.
great renown to you.
I'll do a favor for it. I don't have much money, but I will do any favor you require.
To hear him tell it, this is a legendary weapon, and one of its kind at that. It can be yours for 20,000 gold pieces.
We might have to come back to you later on that one.
You can smell the scam a mile away.
Oh, never
If you
mind.
know of this weapon,
Not
there
interested.
seems something of the legendary about it.
Ooh. Can't buy it. I doubt we have that kind of money. But, like, in case we do, I don't want to waste it.
You ask who in their right mind would pay so much for something so clearly fake, stolen, or forged.
And then he wants to fight us or something, I'll bet. Or maybe he'll just pretend to be insulted. We'll see.
Well, you know where to find me, if you change your mind, he says, tucking the weapon away. The old man kindly warned you of the dangerous monsters outside of town.
See, he's totally different from a man. He's an old man. And as to your warning, monsters are good things. They give you XP and money and the like. So we gotta actually go looking for them occasionally. Oh, and we haven't been up here yet.
How may I help you? The proprietress inquires.
What are you selling? To which he asks, what are you buying? A little Resident Evil 4 humor. Always a good thing. Let's see. Not selling much, that's for sure. Looks like a bomb. How many of these can we grab? Oh, 40 gold. I'll see if we can get 3 more, I guess. Actually, that's good. Nothing else, apparently. Unless... No, nothing else.
Will that be all? The proprietress asks.
I think so.
The child says you should see Nexton as soon as you leave the castle town.
Next. Oh yeah, let's... Yeah, we got it.
You peek inside the carriage shop only to hear the owner call out that they're closed. Guess you won't be making use of them after all.
That's a shame.
Before you stands a sign calling for people to join the hunt for the dragon.
We're already there.
Earlier, you saw the bit about the handsome reward for whoever slays the dragon, and hightailed it to the castle.
What did we not see? Because I have a feeling that's where this is going.
A woman stares at the sign, transfixed. Her face curls into a scowl as she notices you. Monster! The woman cries. And
Hey,
throws
that's
mad
my friend, dude. Do you want to throw down right now?
Startled by the spell, Mar grows dizzy.
Yeah, that is a good question.
to the woman and shout, "What are you doing?" "This ain't a monster," you growl, as the woman snarls over.
Yeah, it's my best
"I
friend.
hate
What's wrong with you?
monsters." The two of you bicker for quite a while.
I like the way the cards shake to simulate bickering. It's cute. One hour later? What the heck? What could we possibly have been saying?
In the end, the woman admits she may have jumped to conclusions.
You think?
Stubbornly refuses to.
How would you like it if I launched a fireball at you?
Inwardly, you call her unsavory names as your attention shifts to a different topic of conversation.
Names to do with the female dog, I'm sure.
Turns out she really hates the dragon and would love to take him down with her own two hands.
Oh great, you're gonna be a party member, aren't you? Just what I always wanted. I wouldn't have to depend on the person who tried to kill my best friend just cause she didn't like his face.
But she knows she's no match for him alone, so she's at a loss for what to do.
Oh no. And we're gonna have to invite you, aren't we? This stinks.
When you tell her you're after the same thing, she squints down her nose at you. "Fine," she says. "I can help you."
Yeah, I don't want to accept, but we need party members.
She's a little annoying, but you are looking for quest companions.
Yes, we are. Such is life.
"I only want to see the dragon dead. I don't care about anything else," she mutters. You overhear her remarks and grin without thinking. Then you don't care about getting a share of the reward.
Well, I thought he was I thought John was Han Solo before we started. He's not now? I mean, Han Solo eventually didn't care about money, but that was at the end of his arc, not the beginning.
That suits you perfectly.
Oh,
You
she
have
doesn't
to
care.
join forces
That makes
with
perfect
Black
sense.
Clad.
We still do. Okay, gotcha.
She introduces herself as Melanie.
Melanie, Mar, and John. Easy enough. Easy enough.
She tells you she is a witch, but says nothing of why she hates monsters or what grudge she bears against the dragon.
Are you a good witch or a bad witch? Based on what you just did to my friend, I would assume the second one. But like I said, as it's been established, we need help. So we're taking it wherever we can get it. Gotcha. Now let's go over here.
The door is shut tight. You spy a keyhole on it, suggesting the existence
Of a key.
corresponding key. Maybe you should come back if you ever find a key.
I'll keep that in mind. Side quest. Let's see, are we missing anything? Are we? I don't think so. Nope, I really don't think so. We are moving onward and upward, or onward and downward, as the case may be. As the case is. And for the first time, we are on the overworld. Alright, I see how it is. We can't get past the water. Which is going to make this very, very interesting. Oh, I really don't want to yet. Because I'm afraid I'm gonna miss stuff. but it's all blocked off. Stupid water. Or hold up, because that's the castle. That's where we came from. What is this? We are going to check this out. Oh, yeah, okay, that's where we came from. Gotcha. That's Castle Town, and above us is the castle. Okay. Gotcha. Alright. Had to double check. No one to keep me being bright. Don't want to miss anything. I just want to make sure there's nowhere else to actually go here, and there isn't because, yeah, I can't do that with. Okay, all right, we can try coming back later. Gotcha.
How may I help you? The proprietor inquires.
You probably can't, but it can't hurt to check. Ooh, there's. Oh, we have armor gun and stuff here too. Am I going to regret buying those bombs? I think I might. Let's check the sword. Okay, that's a thing. That's awesome. Ooh, from Mar. And I'm probably becoming dirt poor, I imagine. I probably should bother, but I'm not going to. Oh, there's a separate buy and equip option that I should have just been using. Whoops. Oh, and a gun. Can anybody use? Oh, Mark can. Okay. So I will use the buy and equip like a smart person. If I could afford it, which I can't. So we won't worry.
Will that be all? The
I think
proprietor asks.
I think so.
The woman tells you she's so terrified of what might happen if the dragon attacks the town. She hasn't been able to eat.
I don't blame you, but you gotta make do. We're here to help you. We're in it for the money too, but we're also here to help you. Over, and up.
Welcome to Nexton, hails a man.
Oh. Ask all of the above.
The man doesn't respond to any question except to parrot back his original greeting.
Oh, a little slow in the head. As opposed to slower else. I don't know. Just slow. Or differently abled, something. Pick your terminology.
The man helpfully advises you take the opportunity to purchase equipment and curatives while you are in town.
Already done for the most part.
A woman sits hunched over by the side of the road. Upon catching sight of you, she calls out for your aid.
Okay, we'll help where we can. Hopefully we get a bit of dosh, as the Brits say, but we'll see where that goes.
She's sprained her ankle and needs you to take her to the nearby apothecary.
Oh, I hope this isn't a scam. I hope you're not gonna rob me. But we'll take our chances. And we won't even ask for money. We'll just say sure. I'm rubbing off on Johnny Boy already.
You try to lift the woman into your arms, but the weight's too much for you to bear. You lay the woman back down where you found her and mutter a quiet farewell before turning to leave. Upon seeing that, Melanie snaps. What kind of person are you?
Well, I tried to help. No, we're not going to talk about the dragon. We're going to do this, I imagine.
Ain't like it's my fault she's hurt. You whine like a child.
Oh, okay, so they both sucked.
Ignoring you, Melanie gingerly helps the woman up. Mar bends so the woman can get on his back, and the two of them head off in search of the apothecary. You watch them walk away for a moment before following.
Before
complaining
discovering
to
you're not a
yourself
dick.
about what a
Okay,
waste of
awesome.
time this is.
But you still mind about it because that's what he does. Okay. Well, that's where we're going. Are there any other options? Okay, I'm learning D-pad. It doesn't. Okay, well, apothecary. Oh, that's right. We were shown where that was. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind at all. Also, question. Since I feel, oh, well, I can probably do that off camera. I can probably deal with everybody's equipment later. Okay, awesome. That's where we're going, so let's reveal.
You must bring the woman to the apothecary before leaving town.
Okay, awesome. I wanted to reveal everything else, and I've done as much of that as I can. Almost. Must reveal last card.
On your way to defeat the dragon, are you? The innkeeper inquires as you set foot inside.
Yep.
The innkeeper gives you a room free of charge in a show of support for any and all who wish to defeat the dragon.
Really? Okay. I'll take it while it's available, just in case it does something.
The party leaves the inn feeling rested.
Ooh, peeps to talk to. And just to make sure, we've already talked to you, right?
According to him, the
No.
broader the face, the more handsome the man. Now that he mentions it, you do notice his face is a bit broader than most.
Okay, so he's compensating, sort of. Or just making himself feel better. Phrase it how you want.
The girl says if you follow this road northwest for a bit, you'll come to Thryston.
Another town, okay.
It seems the majority of the world's medicine is made by the Ivory Order. Many people depend on it.
Interesting. So they're not just guards, they're guards and physicians, sort of.
That's probably part of the reason the Order has so many ardent supporters.
That and they're the Royal Guard. That'll do it too. Oh, didn't mean to. Didn't mean to. Oh, crud! This needs to stop happening to me! Alright, so I think that's probably going to be the end of this video because my controller just died. I'll check in a second. Alright. Hang, or let me get closer to the mic. Hang tight in case we're still going though. Just for a sec. The controller's broke. Okay, so we are wrapping. It's official. I hope you enjoyed naming Nafuz aside. I told you my eyes are not so good, but still we got through it. Just so we'll get through everything else. Tune in next time to see what awaits our new party here, and to see us take this girl to the apothecary. Did Edward just cough at us? Hey, I'm finishing a video here. It would be nice. Anyway, don't worry about him. He'll learn. See you next time, folks. Have a good one.